investigation is underway after the discovery of a body found near a Maple Grove rest stop. The Hennepin County Sheriff's Office says the body was found in a stormwater retention pond near the Elm Creek Rest area off Interstate 94. The discovery happened on Saturday afternoon. As we went to air Monday, there remained few details about the person found, other than that we do know the body was of an adult. Their identity is not yet known. Brooklyn Park police are investigating a shooting in which one man was shot, and the same person, according to police, refused to cooperate with the investigation. The shooting happened early Saturday at the Autumn Ridge Apartments. When officers arrived, they found a man with non-life-threatening gunshot wounds. Police say he refused an ambulance to the hospital. Police also say he would not provide any information related to the shooting. Officers did locate evidence at the scene. Their investigation is ongoing. Fans of high-end fitness gear will have a new store to shop at in Maple Grove. The shops at Arbor Lakes announced that Lululemon is planning to open up a store in the Maple Grove Shopping Center. This location will be the apparel company's 10th store in Minnesota. It's going into the empty storefront across the street from Pottery Barn. The store is expected to open sometime this fall. New laws took effect Monday. One of them will allow more small businesses to fix consumer technology. It's called the Digital Fair Repair Act. I spoke with a tech repair business in Golden Valley to explain.
People break stuff and we end up fixing it, thus Fix My Busted Computer. The name kind of says it all.
There's never a dull moment at the repair shop.
We do a lot of screen repairs. We do a lot of people spill water on the keyboards.
It's busy but quiet work. Employees take all kinds of problems. Dust, glitches, lightning strikes.
Yeah.
President Steve Reed says some are tougher to solve with less accessible parts.
We end up having to go to third parties, sometimes overseas, sometimes eBay, sometimes Amazon, sometimes, different parts places to be able to get parts right now because we don't have access to the actual manufacturer stuff.
That's where a new Minnesota law comes in. It starts this July. The Digital Fair Repair Act says manufacturers like Apple have to make parts, information, and tools available to anyone looking to repair their products.
With that, we're trying to figure out exactly how we're going to be able to take advantage of using it because we don't know exactly where you're going to be able to get all the new parts and documentation and tools and different things that the law provides for.
Reed doesn't see exactly how it will help the customer yet.
It could be one of any number of different things.
But he hopes it solves more problems, just like he does every day. This new law just applies to products sold after July 1st in 2021. The city of Brooklyn Park is getting $1 million from the new job training law that went into effect July 1st. Some of that money will go to training programs like Brooklink, which helps youth enter the workforce. The city will also use the money to work on building a biotech innovation district near Highway 169 and 610. Biotech companies like Takeda and Olympus are already located in the corridor. The city wants to build new infrastructure to attract more businesses. City Manager Jay Strobel says the district is a critical part of the plan to bring more jobs to Brooklyn Park.
We already have over 30,000 jobs here in Brooklyn Park, and we want to continue to grow that to at least 50,000 jobs here in the next decade or two. And we know these workforce development dollars will help in that strategy.
The city asked for state bonding for the Biotech Innovation District, but the legislature adjourned this year without a bonding bill. We're just a few weeks away from the Olympic Games in Paris, and a Maple Grove native will be looking to achieve something that's never been done. Dillian Cleveland caught up with the Gambian Goliath as he prepares for the biggest competition of his life.
Set! To achieve any level of success, it requires hard work. Whether you're a kid training for a national competition,
work the body,
or Alassane An, who will soon compete on the world's biggest stage.
Yeah, we're just excited to see what we can do.
An, who's also known as the Gambian Goliath, is a Maple Grove native who qualified for the Paris Olympics in February in the martial art of Taekwondo. He'll represent Gambia, his father's native country, whose Olympic representation will be small.
2 people. Super small right now.
But big things can come in small packages, and he has high expectations for these games.
Expectations for me to go out there and do my best and give Gambia their first medal.
go.
The man helping him achieve that task is Grandmaster Oi Lee.
Ready?
Who's trained on at World Taekwondo Academy in Maple Grove since he was a child.
We try to keep everything as normal as possible because we still want to think of it as just, even though it's not, but still have the mentality as just another day.
Still, with Paris only weeks away, On's training regimen has literally been kicked into high gear. Twice a day, 5 days a week.
First training's strength and conditioning, sprints, weights, plyometrics, all the explosive, all that stuff. Second training is probably like an hour or two after. Traditional Taekwondo, fighting, sparring, tactics, accuracy, all that stuff.
Ready?
All that stuff is what makes a champion. Coach Lee and On's colleagues will make sure that he's prepared.
Just by being there is a win, but of course we're all competitive. We want to go out there and we want to win a medal.
Medal or not, On hopes this Olympic run will inspire others. The kids in the studio and those around the world.
What I do will hopefully like spark Gambia's, fire to grow a team and hopefully create a force to reckon with.
In Maple Grove, Delane Cleveland, CCX News.
Anne's first Olympic match will take place against Croatia on August 10th.
As the school year reached an end, a Wayzata soccer standout received a big honor recognizing his efforts for the Trojans. Chaz Moots has the story.
Last fall, Wayzata boys soccer senior midfielder Charlie Pillar ended his career as a Trojan as a state champion. A few weeks after he graduated from Wayzata High School, Pillar added another accolade to his name.
I woke up Friday morning and I looked at my phone and Gatorade tagged me in an Instagram story. I saw that, I instantly sent it to my family.
That story revealed that Pillar had won the Minnesota Boys Soccer Gatorade Player of the Year award, the second in a row for Wayzata, with Joe Highfield winning the same award last year.
So I was in disbelief. I had to do a double take, kind of. I was just so grateful for the coaches and my family for supporting me and all my friends. I've been playing since I was like 3. I've always wanted, since I was young, I've always wanted to win a big award like this. It feels cool to finally do it.
Pillar led the Trojans with 16 assists and also scored 6 goals in the fall.
Here's Pillar firing and he buries it.
While the honor as the state's best player is a big deal, it's hard to top winning 2 state titles with your teammates.
Winning the first year was crazy. I was still in shock coming into the season, but winning it 2 times and creating history is just felt like a dream. It was so cool.
Next fall, Pillar will play soccer at St. Olaf College in Northfield. He'll be going from one winning program to another as the Olies won the 2023 D3 National Championship. In Plymouth, Chaz Moots, CCX Sports.
The Minnesota Twin Stars Football Club is a local soccer program based in the Brooklyn Park and Maple Grove area. The women's Twin Stars team has a mix of young and experienced area players. Chaz Moots has the story.
Soccer on a Sunday in the United Premier Soccer League at Maple Grove High School. Kareem Darbaki was a player on the men's side of the Minnesota Twin Stars program.
I think it's big time.
Now he coaches on the women's club team, which fills a void for local players' development in the off-season.
How do you stay sharp? How do you progress your game? So when you come back in on your next collegiate season, how do you break into that squad when the season is happening and you're not playing? The off-season is where you make that progress.
The Twin Stars aren't limited to just current collegiate soccer players, though. Their lineup includes former college players all the way down to players still in high school, creating a unique blend.
Some of them are in the recruiting process, some of them are currently in college, and just being able for the younger players to lean into the older players and ask the questions and talk to them about their experiences, and if they're in a certain scenario, how to navigate that. Really, really important for the youth players.
One of those players with experience is Katie Scholes, a Wayzata grad who played professionally overseas. Now she's a captain for the Twin Stars.
Some of these girls are going into college, and that change is a big change. So I think being able to kind of help them in practices, getting into hard tackles and showing them kind of what that pace looks like too, it's only going to prepare them better for college going into it too.
No matter what the experience level on the Twin Stars, having a local club team benefits everyone.
You know, seeing the game day experience that we provide here and, you know, how much that this organization puts into their players and making sure that the players have a really great experience. I think over the years I've really realized how dedicated they are to each player, and that's why I keep coming back.
In Maple Grove, Chaz Moots, CCX Sports.
The Twin Stars are currently 5-3-1 on the season and in 4th place in the standings. They'll finish their regular season at home this Sunday against Tonka Fusion. A couple of local hockey standouts got an idea of what their futures may look like on the ice over the weekend. 2 players from Maple Grove were selected in the NHL Draft. Defenseman Colin Ralph went in the 2nd round with the 48th overall pick to St. Louis. The Shattuck St. Mary's star will play at St. Cloud State. Forward Will Zellers went in the 3rd round to Colorado. He's another Shattuck product and is committed to play collegiately at North Dakota.
Find more prep sports games and highlights at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.